So I'm just doing a quick video of some simple and straightforward knife skills. These are not all the techniques that you can use with your knife, but these are generally the ones you use most of the time. Just get another piece of broken wood and just hit in like that. So you're almost using your knife like a chisel. You can use the same method on smaller bits of wood. Call this truncating. Just hit straight through it, like that. The safe method to carve is always out and back to your side. This is a good powerful cut. Not really using your elbow so much, more coming from your shoulder, and your sort of elbow is finishing it off. It's a good powerful cut. You're also cutting away from yourself, which is always important. You're cutting away from your legs and your body. Always got to make sure there's no one else around you. Nice, good, powerful cuts backwards. Good, powerful slices. Another good cut, known as the power cut, and you do it across your chest. You have the blade in a reverse grip, so the cutting edge is pointing towards your knuckles there, and then you do it across your chest. I actually swallowed that piece of wood then. So you do it across your chest like that, then you use the power of your back muscles to open it up whilst pushing your rib cage forward. It's obviously why the blade has to point away from you as well, for safety reasons, but it's a good powerful cut once you've got used to it. Initially it might feel a bit awkward, but practice it and yeah, it'll be good. Always watch your hand and watch where your fingers are. If you're power cutting, make sure that your finger isn't in the way, because it can go straight through and straight into your finger. Can also use this to trim things off, like knots. Can be quite a nice precise cut as well. You can reinforce it a little bit with your thumb like this. You're cutting away from you, trimming off. Another cutting method is reinforced cut. You use your thumb like this on the back of the blade, and you just use your thumb to push in and give you that bit more control and that bit more pressure. I'm sort of putting in about 60% pressure from my hand and 40% from my thumb. You can use it to cut in like this and cut in little notches into wood. You put in what's called a stop cut first, and then cut up to the stop cut. Reinforced stop cut, cut into the stop cut. So you can carve out in front of yourself or you stood up for smaller whittling cuts, less powerful cuts. Always make sure my thumb is a guide to keep my hand away from where I'm cutting. So if I'm just cutting across the top here, if I let my hand get too close, I can easily go across and skin my knuckles, which is what I don't want to do. It's very painful. So just carving simply in front, just make sure there's nobody around you that you can carve out and hit like that. Nice spalting in this wood. Look in here, that nice patterning there is caused by fungus in the wood, and in some woods it's very much sought after. This is willow, so it probably wouldn't do so well. Once it's starting to get spalted, it gets a bit soft. Still be good for bow drill wood though. No problem at all if you want to carve whilst you sat down. Just make sure you keep your elbows on your knees. That way you avoid bringing the knife into close contact with the vital areas of the body, such as the inside of the thighs. You've got major arteries in there, and the core of the body, and of course your face. You can just carve out in front of you. So I'm going to make some feather sticks out of this piece of wood. I'm going to split it down the middle. So place my knife like this, another stick, and just hit it lightly. You split larger pieces of wood as well. this. That's why you need a longer knife blade, so you can get it all the way through the wood and leave enough sticking out the end